welcome to you all, dear listeners. Life brings opportunities for those who dive in deep. Likewise, Mr. Hafeez Contractor, one of India's renowned architects, has had an inspiring journey. We had the opportunity to read about his life stages through the chapter The Treasure Within from our grade 8 syllabus. His life story is a testament to the power of skills and passion. He stood out from the crowd of aspirants with his ability to visualize and communicate his ideas through his drawings and designs. He conveyed an important thought to us through this lesson. To dig into this thought, my class students have shared their insights and discussed whether skills or academics engrave the path to success. Let us dive in.
Hi everybody, I'm Shashank and today here, me and my friends of 8th grade Yajurveda from Samyambasva Shishuniketan School, Vijaypura. Today we are all gathered here to talk, speak or discuss about a really famous or a really achieved person, Hafeez Contractor. And today we are also going to discuss a bit debate about really trending topics, skill versus academics.
I am Sanvi Patil. I am Srishti Bansal.
I'm Dhruv.
I am Saman Patil.
I'm Subhash and I am Vivek Shetty.
This contractor is a person that many know. We know him for his wonderful works. There's a fact that he's a person who has worked around nearly 2,500 projects. It's really wonderful. And we got a really good opportunity to read about this guy in our NCERT syllabus in the name of the chapter Treasure Within. When we were reading, we were really shocked and we were wondering about his childhood because a person who was this famous, his childhood was really unusual.
Yes, Shashank, Hafiz sir's childhood was not really normal. Or you can say it was really normal. Sir was not at all interested in most of the subjects and was liking subjects like drawing and other curricular activities a lot, like sports also. So he mainly focused on those things until one day his principal concealed him, and there is where he changed, and now he's following his passion, that's his architecture. So his childhood was different, or you can say normal, how most of the students are.
Yes, in every person's childhood, there is one turning point where he changes completely and becomes a famous personality. Yeah, true. His works, when we scroll through his works, see his works, it's astonishing. We get wonder.
Yeah, we know Hafeez Contractor as a great personality and a great Indian architect. Even though in his childhood his academics wasn't that big, but at the end he got a great career and he followed his passion and he achieved his dream. We see from his achievements and from his project he even received Padma Bhushan. He has made many big achievements. And in this lesson, The Treasure Within, we see a conversation between Bela Raja and Hafeez Contractor, where he talks about his early life, and it is a great inspiration for the young minds of this generation that academics is not everything in life. Skills can also help you in improving life and improving your life and following your dreams, and you just have to follow your passion and your skill.
Yeah, sir has worked on many projects like he has designed like ITC Royal Bengal and Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport and Divine Patil Stadium and the India's largest, longest building, the Imperial Infosys Training Center and so many. The upcoming project of sir is the Dhara Green Development Project, which is based on building residence in the Asia's largest slum cluster.
Reading about him was a worthwhile experience. But now, let me put all of you in a situation. Let's imagine that person, the Hafeez Contractor is here, is present here. What do you think you would ask him? What
don't learn from textbook, learn how life teaches you. Like that.
I think you would suggest us that be patient. Everything you do, you need patience in that. Surely you'll achieve success once you have attained perfection in that. So be patient and be calm. Yeah, his struggle life is a perfect inspiration because we know by reading through his struggles, we know all the factors which affect our success. Maybe the luck or the coincidences, or maybe the skill development, or as the child goes, he developed his skill. We get to know about many things about reading. Now, as a person, I was scrolling through his features and I read a statement that he has given, and I was really wondering. He said that learning by doing is way better than learning by reading. Do you guys agree? Yes, Shashank, I agree with Hafeez Contractor's saying. As when you do the things practically, rather than just reading and by head, when you do it practically, it gets emerged into your long-term memory very quickly. So it is a very nice saying by him, and it is surely a true one. The experience. He says that if you get the experience, you get the knowledge which is double. Yeah, it was really good, but in today's generation, the educational institutes, they do know that skill-based learning is important. But as the head of the institution, or as you're controlling or you're shaping many of the young minds, what could they do to balance academics and skill?
According to me, we should build more skill-based institutes and colleges. So, students would get admission in the and they could improve and nurture their skills in the schools because some of the students do not have do well in academics, so they could go to their skills in the colleges. And also in many of the countries like USA, there are many skill-based colleges, but in India, unfortunately, there are very less colleges. So I think that they should instruct way more colleges on skill-based learning.
I agree with you somewhat, but in Indian education system, the schools and colleges only support academics and but not skills. They only skill marks.
Yeah, the institutions or schools like this, they must support academics because it is their work, but they should also conduct activities and many different extracurricular activities like this talk show and many sports tournaments and all, which could be a platform for the students to show their skill and they could even identify their skill.
This Rashid, if you were in the days of the principal, when he was concealing his contact as a student, he knew him as a student who's not at all interested in studies. He always copies. He also knew that he has a really good skill of architecture. Means a thought which can lead for architecture. So what would
If
you
I were in a state of principal, I would suggest him that you should also have skills, but you should also focus on your academics. If you would not get succeed in using your skills, your academics would provide you to live.
But
And you could get succeed in
But you're confident that you will succeed at your skills. So, would you also like to go with academics or would you continue with skills?
Parental supervision meeting. If you know your skill is way better than academics, but parents would also agree to go with your skill. If they, as per Indian parents never allow their children to go with skill. They always prefer academics more than skill. So, what would you do in that case?
In that case, I would like to convince them that I am way better in skills rather than academics. So I would like to convince them. If they get convinced, I could go with skill. If they didn't get convinced, I could just follow the academics.
Follow the academics, then when you get a different
When I get a graduation, I will go school.
But guys, one thing that cannot be unnoticed is the time. See, the time goes on and the competition does increase. Now today's world is really competitive. Do you think this contractor as a student of today's time, it would be difficult for him to succeed that way? Because nowadays students are behind skill-based learning. Every student wants to achieve anything possible in any field, right?
There are skill-based professions like cricket, sports, and
person can grow with these skills.
And today's nowadays trending topic AI, artificial intelligence is a source has become a source of learning, but it is reducing human work. So do you guys think it
That's
is
true.
a threat to skill-based learning because it's a source where anything is possible just by your order?
Shashank, if you use artificial intelligence as a source of your skill-based learning, it is very advantageous to you. If you use it in not a proper way, it can be harmful to you. It is dependent on you. How do you use it?
But through it's taking most of the jobs now. Before people had to translate one subject to another one. Now you just need to scan your text and it gets translated itself. Before they used to get awards for translating things, for translating novels and all. Now it's not worth it.
It's kind of a threat and it might reduce some jobs, but at the end we should use it in a way that is advantageous to us instead of making it a disadvantage to us.
Yeah. Now we are going through studentship and it's a phase where we learn about many people, the people who we surround and they have achieved really good. So it's our job that we get inspired by them, not try to copy them, but we should always get inspired by them and always be in the path to success by not getting diverted with it.
Yeah, so you might choose any path in life, maybe skill or academics, but there is hard work that you need to achieve success in all the fields of life. It may be sports, music, or anything. We have seen great personalities. They haven't achieved the greatest in their life without hard work. It wasn't gifted to them. They had to improve their skill, follow their passion, and continue it. So, hard work is the most important factor, and just go with the flow.
Okay guys, if you want to conclude this talk show with one phrase or one word describing Hafeez Contractor's life or skill, academics, anything?
Be passionate and always be passionate and do hard work as she said, and even that may help you.
Everybody has a skill within them, has a treasure within them. That's what the lesson's name is. So sir says you just need to sharpen them with your experiences, with your experiences, how life teaches you, like how you go on. It depends on how what you become. So yes.
Yeah, true.
And both skills and academics go hand in hand.
Yeah, the treasure within you could be skill or academics. Just follow your passion and keep working hard.
Okay, now then finally, let's stand up together. And now, from all of us, I would like to thank Hafeez Contractor for being such a good inspiration for all the young generation. I would like to thank the board, the NCIT board, for adding his instinct a part of his life for a good source of inspiration for us. I would like to thank the school committee. I would like to thank the school board for allowing to conduct this talk show. It inspired us. It gave a lot of knowledge. It made us understand how to lead life, how to face the struggles. I really enjoyed this. It was a worthwhile experience for all of us, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Finally, thank you everyone for watching this.
Dear listeners, here we wrap up our discussion, remembering that success is often a blend of strong willpower, perseverance, skills, and academics, which all lead to the pathway to success. Let us rejoice life living and enrich ourselves with our every single effort. Thank you for listening us. Stay blessed.